3. All right. Good evening, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy November 8th already a week into November. And now we're barely feeling real fall temperatures a month or a week into November, which is pretty crazy. So this is actually supposed to be a live look outside, but you can't see anything. 74 degrees right now, and the winds are not too bad right now at 9 miles per hour, but I want to talk about the strong winds we're going to have for tomorrow. But first, temperature wise, it's actually still pretty warm in some areas. Look at that. It's almost 10 p.m. There's still 72 in Kennedy, 72 in Cotulla. Now, today we did register 89 degrees, which was 15 degrees above the average, and the record high was 90 degrees from 1989. So we were only 1 degree shy from matching a record high for today. So it was just a really warm day. And yesterday we broke a record high. So it's been 2 days back to back. We've seen 89 degrees. We broke one on Friday, but we didn't break one today, but still very above average for this time of year. Okay, so the cold front we've been talking about is moving in tonight. It's going to be bringing some really cold temperatures. It's going to be bringing some gusty conditions. And by Tuesday morning, which is Veterans Day, we're talking about our potential first freeze of the season. And especially in the hill country, there's actually the possibility of some hard freezes. So anyway, sweater weather continues, but specifically Monday and Tuesday, keep in mind it's going to be really cold. I feel like a lot of people won't expect it since it's been so warm. These past 2 days, I mean, it was almost 90 degrees, and then to go to 38 on Tuesday morning is going to be a really big difference. So just get ready for some really cold temperatures. So I want to show you feels like temperatures. This is like with the winds included, and this is Monday morning. Look at that. Fredericksburg, 29 degrees, 27 in Kerrville. That's a hard freeze. Below 28 degrees is a hard freeze, and that could potentially burst pipes. So remember your 4 Ps, right? People, plants, pets, and pipes. It could kill some crops. I know cherry crops. It just takes one night of a hard freeze to kill your whole crop. So just keep in mind of your plants and of course your pets. You don't want them to be outside. But yeah, especially if you live in the hill country, keep in mind of your 4 Ps. And Tuesday morning, let me go back a little bit. Yeah, Tuesday morning also 29 Fredericksburg, 28 in Kerrville, 36 in San Antonio, 28 in New Braunfels. Look at that. So New Braunfels, I was just there yesterday for Worst Fest, but I mean, I don't know what time the festival starts, but if you're there early, oof, it's going to be cold. So there's still 9 more days of Worst Fest, right? So yeah, I would keep that in mind. And then if you're going tomorrow, even though our high is 70 degrees tomorrow, it's just going to be really gusty. Okay, so besides the cold weather, the winds, we're also talking about the potential of high fire danger, especially tomorrow. So it's been dry. We have dry vegetation plus windy conditions is never a good combination. I just put 20% chance of rain for next Saturday, but it's still pretty far away. But we're not expecting any rain anytime soon. And reminder to all the folks out there that we do have a current burn ban. So you're not supposed to be burning anything outdoors anyways. But specifically this weekend, you just want to be really careful because we do have that red flag warning in effect. This is the potential fire danger. You'll notice the red is a more potential risk of seeing some fire danger. Let me go straight to the red flag warning graphic. Okay, I think it's in effect until tomorrow evening, Sunday evening, everything that you see in pink here. And then we also have a wind advisory in effect. So that actually takes effect 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, or tonight, I guess, into 6 p.m. for your Sunday. So basically all day Sunday, oof, it's going to be windy and gusty. So let's talk about those winds. Hi, Michael. Thank you for tuning in on your Saturday night. What is everybody up to? Okay, so this is the winds. And let me just go ahead and show y'all. You can really just see like the cold front moving in. This is 1 a.m. Sunday, right? We fast forward. Let's see, what's the strongest winds? I would say 34, 36. 36 miles per hour in San Antonio. That's at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. 38 in Rock Springs. We've got 40 in San Marcos. 36 in Beeville. So man, it's going to be really gusty all around. And then let's fast forward a little bit more. This is at 4 p.m. Sunday. Still looking really gusty all around. So the thing is that those winds are really not going to stop all day tomorrow. And then we continue. I guess I would say not really until Monday. Monday's still going to be a little breezy. But yeah, all day Sunday, just expect those gusty conditions, and stay weather aware with the red flag warning. So I put a leaf blowing forecast. Tomorrow's going to be the gustiest day. Winds will be at 15 to 25 miles per hour, but the gusts will be at 40. And then Monday and Tuesday is actually not going to be too bad. It's going to be really good, actually. And Tuesday is Veterans Day. So we've got Veterans Day, and unfortunately, that's going to be our coldest morning on Veterans Day. So 5 a.m., we're talking about 38 degrees, maybe colder. Again, if we have some winds in the morning, it's going to feel really cold, and especially if you live in the hill country, some areas might be under 28 degrees. So it's going to be really cold Veterans morning, 50s by 9 a.m., and then barely reaching those 70s by 1 o'clock. So stay warm on your Veterans Day. And I have a corn maze forecast. I guess today would have been a really good day. I definitely don't recommend the corn maze for tomorrow. It's just going to be too windy. All right, so here's your 14-day forecast. So we've got windy weather. We've got a little bit of everything this week. I mean, we were close to matching records today. We did break a record high yesterday. Tomorrow's going to be all about the winds and the gusts, and then Monday, Tuesday is going to be about the very chilly, cold mornings. And for those of you that commute maybe on a bike to school or work, I wouldn't even recommend it. Try to get a ride maybe Monday, Tuesday. It's going to feel really, really cold. And it's definitely a temperature that we're not used to seeing here because it's been so warm lately. So I feel like many folks are not going to expect it. Oh my God. Hi, Brandy. Thank you. You are so sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in. There's like 2 people watching, but thank you so much, Brandy. So we have a lot of stuff going on this weekend, winds, cold weather, but Wednesday, we're already back in the 80s. And right now, as far as rain, the only thing I'm really tracking is maybe a system next Saturday, but it's still a little too far to tell. And then morning lows will be back in the 60s by Friday. So by the middle of next week, we're going to be looking back to normal. And actually, we should be at around 74 degrees this time of year. We're still in the 80s, in the mid 80s, so that's still like 10 degrees above where we should be, even when we go back to the regular weather. So. But at least it does feel like fall now, right? It does feel like fall now, which I'm getting excited for, but Edward, do I still have time to find a señorita to keep me warm? Of course, yes, it's cuddle season. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have. I have 10 minutes for the show. So thank you for tuning in. Stay warm out there. And I will catch you at the 10 o'clock show. And thank you for watching. Have a great Saturday night. I'll be here tomorrow morning as well. So have a good night.